Yo, what is up? Hope you're well. Hope the family's doing great. I'm excited for this video. Roughly going to be around 15-20 minutes long. Nothing too long, nothing fancy. I just felt like I wanted to be super cool and be super nice and just give you guys everything. If you guys do not know who I am, my name is Chester Carupo. I've been a coach for the past 10 years now. Voted one of the top Filipino American coaches. Was featured on TFC a couple times. Grateful, honored, and all glory to God for that. I'm excited. Layout of the video, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. How to lose 20 to 30 pounds while still eating Filipino food every other day or so without giving up our culture or family gatherings. We love our family gatherings. It's a big part of our life. It's a big part of our culture. It's a big part of our lifestyle, right? We don't want to give that up. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. You're welcome. Let's run this. All right. The truth about Filipino fat loss. Let's walk through this step by step. Filipino food is not the problem. It's the structure around it. Something I tell my clients a lot is that you just need balance, but within structure, within strategy. Number two, most diets fail because they don't account. I should have put don't. They don't account for our culture. Rice on every meal, family parties every weekend, cooking for the whole household, probably mom or dad. Cook for the family, go to a lot of family gatherings. I know a lot of my clients that joined our program that came from personal training, came from the gym, or hired RDNs or hired nutritionists like myself, and they still wasn't able to get to their goal. Why? Because they don't account and they don't understand our culture. That's number two. Number three, if you've ever tried to lose weight but felt like you had to give up your favorite Filipino foods or Asian foods as a whole, your culture or your family time, this is for you. So many typos. Excuse me on that. Number four, today I'll show you the exact framework I use with my clients to help them drop 20 to 30 pounds without sacrificing the things that matter most, our family and culture. You guys liking it so far? I'm excited. Okay, belief shift. Why you're still stuck. This is going to be huge. It's going to be a huge game changer for you. It's just your mentality, just your focus. 70 to 80% of the process comes from your nutrition, your diet. And 20 to 30% of the process comes from your workouts, your training. In other words, most people struggle to never burn fat, build muscle, lose weight, never get there ever to begin with, is because their focus is in the wrong areas. Most people focus 90% of workouts and ignore food. It's backwards, especially as you get older when it comes to just working on losing weight, but also our health markers, blood work, etc. You don't need to train harder. You just need to train smarter. When we're young, we can get away with just working out. As we get older, we need to make sure that we're keeping on track and staying on track when it comes to our nutrition, because health is just more than just about how we look on the outside, but it's about how we look on the inside, how we feel, our energy levels, our mental clarity, especially when it comes to high performer like you, probably high level in your career. We need to make sure our mental clarity is huge, is on point. Fat loss doesn't mean perfect dieting. It means controlled structure. Something I tell my clients a lot, as long as you're compliant to your plan 70% of the time, you're right on track. Here's my clients. I want to show you a little bit of the team. We've helped over 1,300 Filipino Americans burn fat, build muscle. Here's a few of my clients here. Here's my client Leslie. Got her tighten up her waist and got toned. Got her energy levels back as a mom, 6 months. My client Dina, she's had, a lot of my clients in general had multiple coaches in the past. Personal trainers, online coaches, did not align with their lifestyle, did not align with their work schedule, did not align with the food that they loved. Now they're having balance, but with instruction, getting way better results. She dropped over 30 pounds in 3 months, which is ideally a little too fast. But she dropped that weight, which is awesome. Now she's living her best life. My client Aaron, 6 months, got his abs to show. Crazy. He's a nurse as well. Crazy work schedules. My client Dennis, also a nurse and a father of 3, got his abs to show in 4 months. My client John, he's a lab tech, I think. Got his abs to show, and he's 40, mid-40s. Got his abs to show in 4 months or 5 months. This is insane. They're eating Filipino food every other day or so, still going to family gatherings, still getting leaner, and everyone's like, what the heck? Why? Because they have balance, but within structure. And if these guys can do it, if these gals can do it, so can you. My 5-step Filipino weight loss plan, step-by-step framework. You guys ready? I'm going to give you guys some actionable steps. Okay, step 1, set your calories right. Coach, I don't want to hear about calories. I tried tracking calories before. It never worked for me. Let me rechange that for you. This is very generic advice. Women, 1,600, 1,800 calories. Men, 2,000 to 2,300 calories. This is very generic calorie structure. You don't have to follow this. It's a great way to structure it. If you want to be more specific and tailored, multiply your current weight in pounds by 14. That's your maintenance calories. That's how much calories you need, your body needs to maintain your weight. You're going to want to, a little secret here, a little bonus, you're going to want to maintain those calories for at least 3 weeks before you even go on a calorie deficit. And that's so that we can make sure that we lose the weight and also keep it off for good. And then once we want to drop calories, you're going to multiply your current weight in pounds again by 11. You're going to maintain those calories every single week, and you start seeing that scale drop. Most Filipinos overeat unknowingly, especially with rice, sauces, and just fried foods as a whole. Use MyFitnessPal chronometer or ChatGPT to estimate your meals. No need to be perfect, just be aware. You cannot guess your way to fat loss. You need to start tracking. And does that mean you have to track every single week? No. You just need to track once, and you can just stick with the same foods and just track every now and then. As long as we're 70% compliant 100% of the time, we'll be on track. Step 2, keep the foods for so many typos. Keep the food, adjust the portions. Don't cut rice, control it. Use the cupped hand method, 1 to 2 cups of rice per meal, or a fist size of rice per meal. Keep the ulam, just adjust sides and sauces. In other words, put the sauces on the side. Ideally, keep it as dry as possible. Add fiber and volume. Steamed veggies, salads, boiled egg keeps us full, keeps us satiated. So we don't want to eat more, but we can still feel full with minimal calories. Step 3, prioritize protein in every meal. Filipino foods tend to be low in protein, high in carbs and fat. You know this, very oily. Capitalize and prioritize your protein. It keeps you full. Chicken breast, lean pork, and beef. Fish, when you eat sinigang, eat a lot more fish. Chicken breast, when you're eating chicken adobo, eat a lot more of the chicken rather than the sauces. Egg whites, great. Protein shakes or Greek yogurt, great as well for a great snack. Step 4, meal timing equals energy control. Ideally, you just want to spread your meals out throughout the day. Doesn't matter when it comes to weight loss, not as much. But if you want to keep your energy levels balanced and leveled, have a good, consistent routine when it comes to eating. Helps as well. Routine in general just helps us keep on track. Breakfast, proteins and carbs, oats, eggs, rice, and meat. Solid breakfast. Lunchtime, full meal, rice, a little bit of ulam. Veggies. Light dinner is a lighter meal, lean, protein focused. Optional 1 protein snack midday. This is a great routine to follow. Keeps calories on the lower end. Allows you to lose weight as well. Step 5, hydration plus steps equals hidden fat loss combo. Ideally around 6 to 8 cups of water daily. So in other words, you can have around, got an close to empty bottle of water here. This is 16 ounces. You can have around 6 bottles of water of this. Great to start off every single day. Mainly because this flushes a lot of water weight out. A lot of people tend to hold on to a ton of water weight, and people think it's fat, but in reality, it's just water weight. If you want to flush it out, drink water consistently. Or a good habit to have, 1 glass before each meal. Steps, 5 to 8K steps per day. Ideally, if you can have even more than that, the merrier. Makes a huge difference. Because it's not just about working out 3 times per week and then sitting on your butt and being sedentary throughout the other days, if that makes sense. You have to start being active as a whole. I have a lot of clients in the program not exercising at all. Excuse me. Whoa. Excuse me for that. I have a lot of clients right now not exercising at all, focusing on the nutrition and being very flexible and eating full, not starving themselves. And they're losing weight every single week. Balanced but within structure. Walk after meals, better blood sugar and digestion. When I mean no exercise, I mean they're just getting their steps in. Add intentional walks, 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times per day. Literally grab your phone. If you work from home, literally grab your phone. Put a timer on for every 3 hours to walk for every 10 minutes. Walk around for 10 minutes. Again, put a timer on your phone for every 3 hours to get up and walk for 10 minutes. If you don't set the intention, you probably won't do it. Step 6, enjoy the weekends without losing progress. We all love our weekends with our family, our friends, cousins, uncles, aunties. They want to feed us some food, and we're like, no. But in reality, they're like, come on, eat some more food. You're skinny, eat some more food, right? We can still eat it, but it has to be within protocols and structure. We don't want to say no to our auntie, right? Filipino culture, food gatherings, we plan around that. Don't restrict, prepare. Eat light during the day so you know you'll have a bigger dinner. It's just budgeting your calories. Again, have a calorie target. If you know your calorie target is 2,500 calories daily, and you know that a Filipino meal as a whole was probably around 1,500 calories, eat around 1,000 calories prior to that only, so that when you have your dinner with your family, you're budgeting it right. So you just have 1,500 calories left, right? And it's all a greasy food. Will you be slightly watery the next day and gain a little bit of water weight? Completely normal, but it'll start flushing out every single week, assuming that you're getting your water intake down. It's just your mentality and beliefs around Filipino food. Prioritize protein when eating out. Why? Because it keeps us full. Naturally and organically, we'll just start eating less, if that makes sense. Stick to 1 to 2 servings max and stop at 80% full. Ideally, you don't want to be stuffed. You want to be satisfied. 80% full. If you track your food 80% of the time, you can enjoy it 20% guilt-free. In other words, 80% of the time, have great foods. Okay, so I'm going to go off track a little bit. 80-20 diet. 80% structured. Calories, giving your body the right nutrients, etc. And 20% guilt-free. Have Filipino foods. There's nothing wrong with that. We need structure. We need balance, but within structure. That's 80-20 rules. Hitting our calorie target. That gives your body what it needs to survive. A lot of people don't get what their body needs to thrive, which is our nutrients. So we got to make sure that we're high protein, get your fiber in, get some healthy meals in. In other words, meals that you just digest well with. Surviving and thriving season. Combine that, you can have food 20% guilt-free. Balanced but within structure. Here's your identity shift. You don't need to become different. You don't need to be a totally different person. I'm a fitness guy now, and I'm a fitness gal now, and I just only eat healthy food. You just need a better system. I eat Filipino food all the time. And my clients do all the time as well. And they're dropping weight. You're not bad at dieting. The diets just weren't built for you. Be the first in your family to lead by example. Show your family you eat some good food. Halo, dinuguan, pancit. What else? Sinigang, bagoong, and you're still dropping weight and looking good. Healthier doesn't mean less Filipino. It means more intentional. Our health still matters. Health is absolute wealth, and just that look good and feel good and perform good mentality, it just elevates everything else in our lives. How we treat people, how we lead our family, how we lead our kids, how we lead the household, and how we lead by example by everyone that's watching us and inspiring others along the way. Being intentional. Hope you got a lot of value from this. If you guys really want to be able to drop those 20 to 30 pounds and you want to work with us one-on-one, you want more accountability, you want more one-on-one support. In other words, you just want more tailored coaching specifically for you, daily communication, high-level coaching, DM me right now, straight up adobo. DM me adobo on Instagram. My Instagram is at Chester Carupo, at CHESTERCARUPO. DM me right now, adobo, so I know you came from here. If you want to make a change, not just for yourself, but also for your family, your future family, your current family with your kids that's watching you and how you're living your life, and also everyone around you, and elevating your career, everything else, come right now, go to my Instagram and DM me adobo. And let's have a chat to see if we can help. Got me all hyped up and excited. Hope you got value from this. That is it. Over-delivered a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. I believe in you, and I just need to believe in yourself. Let's go. Hyped. If my clients can do it, so can you. Structure is everything.